I wasn't really too much sad. Like, bro, I swear to God, I made up my mind then. And that day, I swear to God, to y'all, you know how you might hear people make up their mind? I said, whoever did this, I was just going to, I hate to say it, but I was going to rob.
We call ourselves CiiiTY, but we global. And everybody that has a voice is allowed to be vocal.
Pleasure to have you on the platform, man.
Like I said, appreciate you
It's
again.
a big honor. And like you were talking about before we started, I could see you real tapped into the city. You've been doing your thing a long time.
Yeah.
I think the earliest record I saw from you was 4 years ago. I know you probably did stuff way before then.
Yeah. Actually, I was doing little music there. Couple dudes. I was hanging around doing music. I wasn't really into it. And just quick story, went to jail. Met a dude who would like me, but never met. But he was fine. But only thing he want to do is, be in the street. So basically, my game, my music, my life is basically on him and me. So basically, a person that's in the streets don't want to do it, but he gave me the game. But I just took it and, ran with it like that.
With it,
yeah, like that. And
so did he do it in a way like for you to stay off the streets?
And to be real, that's to kill that,
Yeah.
Because he seen the time he caught. You got to think about a dude who got 3 life sentences, ain't coming home. And now, fortunately, he beat them all and successful out now, and doing big things. But at the time, I guess he seen how I was, and like he say, bro, you remind me of me. He just, hey, bro, he used to hear me like when he'll rap, and I freestyle just a joke. Man, actually done. So I just picked the pen up and just went to writing, bro, like that, and never looked back.
That's wild, man. That's a real big homie.
Yeah.
Y'all met in the pen?
Yes, we met actually in the pen, you know what I'm saying? We was YOs, unfortunately, kids going in prison, but as, we kept a bond, you know what I'm saying? My mom, his mom, good friends now, and his name Jock. Shout out to Jock. He from Opalaka, Zone 2.
Okay,
Yeah.
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah.
That's real love right there. I've heard a story like that from Dub. Not similar, but he actually met Pt.1 in prison.
Oh yeah, my boy. That's my set brother. Shout out Dub.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah,
man.
Dub.
That's what's up. Yeah, man. So how long were you in there? Your first,
was that
your first bid?
Yeah, my first bid, I was in there for 18 months.
Okay.
Yeah, couple of how can I say it? I had a couple of robberies.
Yeah.
But they weren't pinned on me, but they caught other people, but stick to the strip. Everybody know how that go.
For sure.
And I had to do the times, and got out, and never looked back. So fortunately, that's how it was on that tip.
Yeah. Well, what was your thought process, and like through all that? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure people who don't be in the streets like you are, or come from that lifestyle, be thinking, why would a kid commit a robbery or something like that? You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy, and it's the most funniest thing to me. And people be like, why you like that?
Yeah.
Bro, I played ball, Dwyer, won state championship, still got high school friends that in the NFL. Shout out to Kobe, Matt Elam, Travis Rudolph, Johnny D. I can name more. You can see I'm state, but it started like this, bro. Good kid just went bad. Parents good, dad was in the street. You know how they did, but still had a good life. I guess, I don't know, dog. I guess when the robbing kind of came, and I did a little bit of robbing. It was basically selling drugs I was doing. That's what got me incarcerated, getting locked up as it was. One Christmas, I was like 15, typical Christmas, people breaking your house. Yeah. But the thing is, okay, you breaking the house, it's no shame. 2 bedrooms, 6 people, you know what I'm saying? You sleeping with your brother. Anyway, they breaking the house. Okay. You think breaking the house, they gonna take TVs, everything. Yeah. They just took all my stuff. And that was a strange thing. Yeah. I ain't understand that burger right there. Like, and I did a lot of little stuff, you know what I'm saying? I know homeboys who do stuff like when they breaking the house, you gonna steal everything. Like, it just was like they took the TVs and just took all my stuff. Nothing. Nobody else's. So I had a little grudge with that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I told a few people, but just to open up, that what happened with me on that tip. Yeah. So that kind of changed my life after that. Yeah. And I forgave the person now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the end, it was like, you know what I'm saying? You know how that is.
No, yeah. It's like built up anger that that come from that.
Like at that time I wasn't near how I was now. So it's like Hell, I'm playing both ball. You know, I hang with the streets, you know. But that ain't just me, just took all mine. I ain't trying to like throw no shots at nobody. Like they would have broken the house, took everybody's stuff. I'm just glad they did take all my stuff. Yeah. Kind of changed me in a way, you know what I'm saying? But they're like, dang, at the time, all my stuff. Now you watching everybody on Christmas.
Yeah.
Around with you want to come play?
Oh, this was after Christmas.
No, this on Christmas, like the day of Christmas day.
Yeah.
We went to the mall.
You already got your presents.
Yeah, we going to get a little bit more stuff, you know, to finish it. When we come back, everything gone. When I hear it is the next day, your brother and sister them arguing about toys, all that, you sitting there sad, you know. Now, I wasn't really too much sad. Like, bro, I swear to God, I made up my mind then. And that day, I swear to God, to y'all, you know how you might hear people make up their mind? I said, whoever did this, I was just going to, you know, I hate to say it, but I was going to rob.
Yeah.
Get my stuff back. As a young kid, and I was on the 14, I ain't know what I was going to get back, but I wanted my stuff, whatever it was. So, kind of funny, but I'm different now, you know what I'm saying? But that's just how it was then. It was sad, but.
How old were you? Because you feel like I feel like you remember that situation distinctively.
Because it was at a point in time, like, I tell people, like my little brother now, I was like 15, 16, but unfortunately, I was in high school when it happened. I was young. I was 15. Yeah, I was 15 at the time. And you know how that is. I skipped 8th grade and went to the 9th. So, you know what I'm saying? I still got the childhood, you know, still like, I ain't got the old boy, we going to the club, girl. You know, I'm still coming out of recreation football. Now I'm on, you know, playing JV and varsity type stuff. Yeah. So it's just a point in time, like I tell people, you know, all I like, 10th grade was a hard time for me going to 9th, 10th grade because at a man stage, you know, it's childhood, manhood. I mean, it's boyhood, childhood, and then manhood. So I look at it like, you know, we be just emerging out of this thing. Like, seeing sometimes me and you still have our little days. We have our, you know. But I look at it like 10th grade is a point in life, in a man's life or anything. That's the time when you end up going into the streets, like you in between. Now you knowing what girl, like, you know what I'm saying, smelling yourself a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
And that was the time hit me, 10th, going into 9th grade and 10th grade. Streets, girls, friends dying, members on, you seeing family members do drugs that you wouldn't thought you see. So it's kind of crazy, yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely agree. That's a time where you're getting pulled between two worlds.
Mm-hmm.
And thinking about that, what attracted you to the streets? Because you know you getting pulled in two different directions. I'm pretty. You was playing football, right?
Yeah, I was playing for Dwyer at the time.
Yeah, I went to Dwyer, so shout out to Dwyer,
D
man.
Block.
Yeah, D Block all day. But you was going to Dwyer, playing football. You doing all these great things, and then there's a sort of allure to the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how do you feel like you ended up, you know, choosing sides?
Choosing sides, I'll never forget it. Shout out my brother, he's tatted on my hand. I say I'm married son, his name James. Okay. And around that time too, you know, like the burglary. You know, I looked past that, got over that. But what really touched me and I turned to the street, I lost my big brother, like, you know what I'm saying, on my mom's wedding day. And, you know, she told us not to go out, you know, don't hang out. Hung out in the club, you know how it is. Few dudes envy. Like, I'm one of the dudes, I'm not real flashy. Keep jewelry. Some days you might see me wear it, some days you won't. And how this happened, my brother died that night and I got shot behind a necklace. Like, and it's crazy because you'll think, like, dang, son, you work hard for, like, you work for this. Yeah. Me, I worked, then him, he worked the way we get to. And then somebody low-key watching you always and acting like they your friends, but they really a snake, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that night, I lost my brother behind a necklace, and I got shot behind it. So it just did something to me, and I was like, man, fuck that. I ain't want to play ball. How I'm going to be catching football when somebody's shooting bullets at me? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I play a game on Thursday night, Friday night, Monday night, whatever it was. Now I got to worry about when I come home, I'm the hero to the game, but now I'm to somebody's enemy, to them, hanging with an enemy. You know what I'm saying? That was my brother, so I look at it, that was his beast, so they looking at you with him, not knowing, you know, it's like, it's just crazy. So after that, bro, I just kind of lost it, bro, and just never
I think any man would.
Yeah, and I got hit a couple times, so. Yeah, leg twice, graze in the arm. So
you both got hit at the same time?
Yeah, both at the same time. Actually, he was trying to protect me. So, you know, long rest his soul, you know. Probably would have been different if he ain't, you know, he would have just got out the way and moved. Nah, you know, vice versa, I would have did it if I had a chance, just to say that. I think if you try to save me or I try to save you, you gotta love that person.
No, you got it. No, for
it's,
sure,
it's
man.
a love that's
something else.
yeah, it's something special. Like
there's no bigger way to profess your love for somebody than do something like that. I can't even imagine. So yeah, rest in peace, man. And I know, he's looking out for you like he did that night, man. So do you feel like at that moment, what are you thinking? Are you thinking, well, at that moment, not in that very moment, but after the fact, are you thinking vengeance, or are you more so thinking?
At the time, I just try to give it to you straight up. I was thinking vengeance because you got to think about it. He wasn't just my brother or someone that was my father figure at the time. Yeah. My dad was in and out, make a long story. My dad was what they call a jet boy, but not like, then he was breaking into banks. And my dad had a lot of time. And, growing up, my dad, I had to kind of call myself too as a young. My dad thought giving us the fancy things and giving us stuff as being a father, but it's more into that to these, the youth and let them boy know. Just because you give your son a necklace and give him just keep him flying, nah, let him wear the Spider-Man and the Royal Rat stuff. Let him get to that age. And so my dad, thought giving stuff and never seeing them 2, 3, 4 out was, nah. And my brother actually took the time to understand. And that's why I ain't just lose a brother, a friend, I lost a dad. That's what I looked up to as my father. So at the time, so it was vengeance at the time. Now I look at it, I can see now he proud because not only he got a son, and that's my nephew, and we both got a younger brother, and they both the same age in high school playing football, into the same stuff we in.
Y'all was there too.
So I could Tabor being but who it is, then he gonna see me, and then of course every day his son look up like saying like you gotta get them, he not I'm just ain't gonna say it like, but every day he wake up like boom. So I'm in a situation where I had to show him like you can put that down, just let it go, just do this, and your dad'll be proud of you. Go to say he go do that and he go do it. Now he gone forever. Yeah, with time after time of time. Now here it is. They problems just ended. Yours just beginning. For what? You know what I'm saying?
Man. And it happens all the time.
And it happened like that, especially where we from. Yeah. It happened right now. We probably say, God forbid, but it's like that where we from right now.
Yeah, it's a cycle, man. It's a very scary cycle.
Bad cycle.
But that's a great way to start off this interview. That was very deep, man.
Thank you. And that's just, just real. Me and you, I don't know if I got kids. I'm still, like I say, when you do that, you gonna see what it is. You're going to be times it get hard, but we just got to be there for them girls, and especially for them girls, but really be for them dudes, them boys, them young men.
Them dudes.
That's what I be scared. I don't really, bro, I got two. I don't even be worrying about my daughter. I'm dead serious. I'm looking straight up as a man. I be worrying about my son, because he like the same stuff I like as a young, and into it, and I pick up stuff fast. You could show me how to do this, and I'll learn how to do it tomorrow. Yeah. That's how I was, so I be scared about these boys now.
Especially you know better. You know where that road leads to.
Mm-hmm. So you know what? Come on, me and you both know. It ends at a 2-story.
Yeah,
it's good. It's always. My grandma used to say this. Rest her soul. It's 3 parts of the story: yours, mine, and the truth. So we know the truth at this story. So that part.
We call ourselves CiiiTY, but we global, and everybody that has a voice is allowed to be vocal.